Hey everybody, it's your boy Age, and you know what? This is right after I finished recording the reaction for the season 2 episode 1 of Ruby. And I'm still not, tired yet. So why not start Avatar? The highly demanded, highly requested, highly anticipated show. Like, I'm not one to be hyped easily, let's just say that. But the fact that I'm 24 right now. I've been hearing about this show since I was what? Maybe 14, 15, maybe 13. I think I was in middle school when I heard about this show, like the first time. And ever since, I swear to you, it's been non-stop. Everybody, all my friends group, all my animator friends, just been like, yo, have you watched Avatar? Have you watched Avatar? All my female friends, I love Zuko. I love Zuko. Oh my god, Zuko is hot. I don't know who Zuko is, but he better be the best damn character in any animated series by the way people love this man Zuko. Like, yo, yo, and this series is trash. Yo, I'm joking, but I have high hopes for this man. The sheer love for this series is ridiculous. And just like Ruby, the fact that I'm finally getting a chance to enjoy it with y'all, I can't wait. But don't really think there's anything else left for me to say because I don't know shit about this show. So, what better way to just end off my night with episode 1, and let's just be introduced to the world. I was told prior to this, because I was talking to a homegirl earlier today, because I told her I was probably planning on watching either tonight or tomorrow, and she was like, alright, bear with the first season. The first season's good, but season 2 and season 3, that's where shit gets crazy. Comment down below if she's correct, because I don't mind slow burns at all. Like all the shows I watch, I'll watch a lot of anime and slow burny like romance shows. That's just a plus with growing up around a lot of females and having a lot of female friends. You get put on onto all that hotness. Once I was off my anime shonen kit, when I was done watching Dragon Ball Z and the homegirls put you on some Peach Girl or something like that, and then your catalog, your palate's open, you learn to appreciate a lot of the slow burn shows because the payoff be so good. But yeah, she told me season 1, while good in its own right, holds no candle to season 2 and especially season 3. So we're gonna get through season 1. I don't mind it, and we'll see where Avatar: The Last Airbender goes, because I feel like this is gonna be a trip, y'all. So Goofy headset engaged. Let's dive into the world of Avatar. Goofy headset is engaged. I'm supposed to say it before, but I'm saying it after. It's different here. We're watching not an anime. Is it an anime? No, I'm pretty sure it was like on Nickelodeon, so it's not anime. Ooh, I'm hype. I'm stressed. Let's do it. Episode 1, The Boy in the Iceberg.
Air.
Water, earth, fire, and air.
My grandmother used to tell me stories about the old days. A time of peace. When the Avatar kept balance between the water tribes, Earth Kingdom, Fire Nation, and Air Nomads.
Should I be taking out my pencil and notebook?
Fire Nation. Only the Avatar mastered all 4 elements. Only he could stop the ruthless firebenders.
Okay, so there's nations that have different elemental powers, but then there's one person called the Avatar that has all the powers. Got it. We got it. So the Fire Nation is gully. They're fighting all 3 nations? Like, how big is their nation? Interesting. Liking the premise so far. So something happened and the Avatar just went poof. Book 1, The Boy in the Iceberg. So this probably isn't full HD, but I'm talking about aspect ratio, but we gonna deal.
Not getting away from me this time.
Ooh.
Why is it that every time you play with magic water, I get so
magic water?
It's not magic, it's water bending. And it's
an ancient art unique to our culture, blah blah blah. Look, I'm just saying that if I had weird powers, I'd keep my weirdness to myself.
You're calling me weird? I'm not the one who makes muscles at myself every time I see my reflection in the water.
Alright, relax.
Watch out!
The left? Where? This is on Nickelodeon. They could have died there.
Well, that left.
You don't like my steering? Well, maybe you should have water-bended us out of the ice.
So it's my fault.
That's a burn.
Leave it to a girl to screw things up.
You are the most sexist.
When the show came out? 2005? 2006? Different time.
Have you ever smelled your dirty socks? Let me tell you, not pleasant.
She coming at his ass.
No, that's it. I'm done helping you. From now on, you're on your own.
I could really appreciate that all of the water's kind of hand drawn. You know, they probably, back then weren't utilizing like things like CG all too much, so they had no other choice. But it still looks damn nice. So somebody out here putting the avatar in the iceberg? This boy alive too? I was gonna say, like, shouldn't she just water bend the ice? Fire Nation.
Uncle, do you realize what this means?
I won't get to
Voice actor sounds hella familiar.
Sir, be him.
I wonder if that voice actor does like a lot of anime too.
Celestial lights. We've been down this road before, Prince Zuko. I don't want you to get
This is Zuko? He better be the best character in the next 5 minutes. I'm joking. Interesting. This is not what I expected from the teenage heartthrob of all the females that I know. Well, like 80% of them.
Stop!
Give that boy a beanie. Got his head all up on the ice. Don't do that. It's gonna stick.
What is it? Will you go penguin sledding with me? Sure.
What?
I guess. What's going on here?
That boy said, whoop. Hold up. That was kind of drippy. One thing I could say so far, I'm really liking how expressive this is.
Wake up,
And
buddy.
from a guy that watches a lot of anime, and how they like to make a lot of shortcuts for, I guess it's like standard static dialogue, cut to one face, cut to the other face, cut back to that other face. I'm liking how expressive everything is, even on the first episode.
He was probably trying to signal the Fire Navy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's a spy for the Fire Navy. You can tell by that evil look in his eye. The very one is my brother, Sokka. I'm Aang.
Aang. How you spell that?
You just sneezed. And flew
A
10 feet in the air.
N G?
Really? It felt higher than that.
Giant light beams, flying bison, airbenders. I think I got Midnight Sun Madness. I'm
Midnight
going
Sun
home before
Madness.
stuff makes sense.
Midnight Sun. Oh, I had to think about that for a second. What the hell is Midnight Sun Madness? That's a contradiction in itself. Ooh, that boy's smooth. My boy hit the illest belly flop of 2020. Or 2005? 2006?
That was truly amazing.
Why are you smiling?
That was creepy.
Oh, I was
My
smiling.
boy hit the... So you single?
a man needs his
His voice is familiar too.
Prince Zuko. You need some
Is his voice,
even if you're right.
what's that?
and
Is the voice of Aku from, Samurai Jack?
find him. Your father, grandfather.
No, Samurai Jack was Cartoon Network, but there's probably overlap with actors.
Because their honor
But he sounds like Aku.
hinged on the Avatar's capture. Mine does. This coward's 100 years in hiding are over.
So he has to find the Avatar. My boy big chillin'.
Hey,
Hey. Yeah. Hey.
I guess I was wondering.
Oh, so this is what's happening. I thought this was like a nightmare or something. This is what happened to him. So the air that he used was so cold,
Aang, wake up!
it froze? Oh no, the Avatar has all the elements. So he probably just like froze the water with water. Froze the water with water.
What is this, a weapon? You can't stab anything with this.
It's not for stabbing. It's for airbending.
Airbending kind of wavy, bro. It's just...
Airbending. It lets me control the air currents around my glider and fly.
You know, last
Huh.
time I checked, humans can't fly.
Check again.
If you can control air. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, this be kind of clean. Had a little flute going on.
Well,
Okay, so not everybody from the tribe
All right.
seems to
no
be
more
able
things.
to do whatever
You have choice.
their, I guess, element is.
it's a real thing, Gran.
So just because you're in the water tribe or whatever, you can't
Try not to put all your
water
hopes in
bend.
it, boy.
Again. No, power in firebending comes from the breath, not the muscles. The breath becomes energy in the body. The energy extends past your limbs and becomes fire. Drill it again.
Ooh.
The sages tell us that the Avatar is the last airbender. He must be over 100 years old by now. He's had a century to master the four elements. I'll need more than basic firebending to defeat him. You will teach me the advanced
That boy
effect.
looked like a preteen. I don't know about him being 100 years old.
Fight to the last man standing. But without courage,
There was men?
call ourselves
I thought they showed the whole village. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta
Until
pee.
your fathers return from the war, they're counting on you to be the men of this tribe. And that means no parting
Oh, so
ways.
all of the men left.
You're kidding, right?
Alright, so I guess since he's been gone for how many years, we're gonna be learning the state of the world through him. Which is a cool little storytelling trick.
He's kidding.
We learn the things as the characters learn it, like that. I'd even peep. Those penguins have 4 flippers. What is going on in this world?
You're looking at the only waterbender in the whole South Pole.
This isn't right. A waterbender needs
Wait.
to master water.
The South Pole.
What about the North
They in
Pole?
like
There's
the
another
real
water tribe
world?
There, right? Maybe they have waterbenders who could teach you.
Maybe. But we haven't had contact with our sister tribe in a long time.
Katara, we're gonna find you a master.
That's... I mean, I don't know. I've never left home before.
And by association,
You think
he
so.
could learn
But in the
waterbending.
meantime,
Because he's the
can't you
Avatar.
catch one of these penguins?
Yo, hold up, man. When the beat goes off in this show, bro. This is like the 3rd time I started juking and jiving. Yo, for a show in like, what, 2005 or 6? This aged well. It still looks good. Like, it's crazy.
What is that?
Oh. I really wonder if this show was animated within the US, within the States. Something tells me it's not, but it's not made by like, anime studios. Maybe like, I could see this being like a French made or maybe like a Korean.
This ship is home
Like maybe
to our
outsourced while
Gran was a little
the
girl.
writing and stuff, voice acting was done here in the States.
First attack. I think it was more like 100 years.
What?
He said, what? Shut up. What you know?
Think about it. The war is a century old. You don't know about it because somehow you were in there that whole time. It's the only explanation.
But why was he in it? We know that he put himself in it, but his eyes was like glowing and stuff.
Maybe somehow there's
Was he like
more
not
to it.
conscious?
Come on.
That's our connecting, but I need more. I need more information.
Aang, let's head back. This place is creepy.
No, stay in some more. I need more lore.
What's that you said about booby traps?
Too bad like metal isn't an element. I mean, I guess technically, but you don't got no metal benders or nothing. Hello, who's watching them?
The last airbender.
Oh,
Quite agile for his old age. Wake my uncle.
I guess even with the telescope, he didn't.
Found the Avatar.
You can't see this boy, nice and young. He's spry.
As well as his hiding place.
To be continued. Alright, let me take this off. So that was the first episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't what I expected. It was I knew that it was on Nickelodeon, so I don't know. I was expecting more of a cartoony, very, I don't know, kid-friendly show, but not saying that it wasn't kid-friendly. Definitely had more of a childlike wonder to it, which I'm not too mad at. You know, kind of my fault for missing out on this whole wave. And, you know, but it seems like a show that could get dark really fast just by the vibe it was portraying. Yeah, it had like a lot of the kiddie jokes and whatnot, and it was very fun. I don't know, it kind of just gives a very not mature vibe, but you know, like maybe there's underlying themes, if that makes sense. So far from the cast, I'm liking this little balance of characters. We got what seems like the very straight edge sister. I don't know if she's older or younger than her brother, but kind of straight edge girl, but kind of has a wild side with Katara. We got Aang, who's kind of like a goofball, and I don't know, he seems like the most immature out of them. He seems young. Well, he said he was like 12, right? I think he said he was 12 or 112, I guess. But yeah, so he's probably the youngest out of all of them, which is interesting. And he seems like he has a crush on Katara, or I guess he's enamored with her. And then we got Sokka, who's probably my favorite so far. Cool dude, but he's very grumpy. I like it. Zuko wasn't what I expected. And then I think he has like a grandpa, uncle, I don't know. And they're having some kind of teacher-student kind of relationship. I wonder what that's all about. And I think he said that he's like forced to go track down the Avatar. So not too sure what the motive is with Zuko, but seems like the bad guy. I don't know. I'm really wondering why everybody likes him so much. Interesting. I'm reserve statements on him because, you know, too early. I feel like I probably should have watched this in part 1, part 2 format, both, but it's late and I'm kind of tired, so I might just, you know, once I wake up, pop in that second episode and check it out, you know. But it was a fun first episode. I won't say that I love it right away, but, you know, told to give it a chance. I'm gonna give it a fair shake. I'm gonna give it the whole first season. Heck, I'm more than likely gonna watch the whole thing. I just want to know why everybody loves the show so much. But I'll give it that this world is rather interesting with how the lore is set up. You know, you got each of these different nations, all like home to their different. It feels like they're different. You know, culture has a different element associated with it. That's pretty cool. But I'm wondering, why is the Fire Nation standing up against 3 different nations? Kind of crazy. They must be like huge, you know. Like I'm expecting the Fire Nation to be like the U.S. huge compared to anybody else. They must be some highly advanced, you know, civilization, because they got these people in the Water Nation living in huts. They said that's like the South Water tribe or something like that. And this man coming in an Iron Steam naval boat, or whatever you want to call it. So it's like they must got like, they must be advanced. I don't know. My interest is peaked. It's like, why was the Avatar like in the iceberg? Well, we know what happened. Like, he froze himself, but like, why? What's up with the whole tattoos glowing? Is that an Avatar thing? Or like the bison has the big old tattoo? Or I guess it wouldn't be a tattoo since it's on his fur. I guess painting with the arrow on it. So it's like, the hell's going on, man? I just want to know more. Like, it did its job. It hooked me. That's what a first episode of anything should do. It should hook you. And it did that job. It didn't make me fall in love with it, but I'm hooked. I want to know what the hell's going on. Characters are nice and charming. Animation is smooth. Still looks good. So many years later. This is 2020, and this one came out 2005 or 6. Voice acting, I have no qualms with it. Everybody sounded good. Music was, It got some bumps. This show got some bumps to it. Like, if you got me bouncing in the first episode, you're doing a good job already. But I'm really interested to see how this world is set up. Like, I'm really interested in, like, how is the Fire Nation just like bodying everybody? It seems like. So, till the next one, you already know the vibes. Drink plenty of water. Tell your loved ones that you love them, and most importantly, stay golden. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you look right above me, you can see 2 of my previous videos. So, if you feel like supporting your boy, feel free to check them out. It's okay, take your time. I'll just be right here when you're ready to watch them.